Hey, this is Barry, and this is Jaden.
Hello.
Today's grave concerns George W. Lamont. He is a Civil War veteran, and we're going to clean his grave today. Hello, everyone. Today's grave concerns George Lamont. George was born around 1812 in Maryland. His father was George William Lamont, and his mother was Agnes Elizabeth Betsy Young. At some point, they moved to Ohio, right around Darbyville, Ohio, which is a rural community. And he married Martha Johnston Badger. I think that was somewhere around the 1850s, based upon when their children were born. I didn't find any marriage certificate, but they did have several sons and daughters. One was John, Margaret, Ellen, Mary, George, Thomas, and an Alice. According to the census records, neither him or his wife could read or write. And let's see, the 22nd of August, 1862, he enlisted in the 113th Company C Ohio Infantry during the Civil War. And not too long after that, well, depends on how you look at it, he was discharged about a year later on the 13th of July, 1863, out of Nashville, Tennessee. And it said the reason for the discharge was a disability discharge. I don't have any records of battles, but that company did fight at Franklin, Tennessee on April 10th. So he may have been wounded or gotten a disease from around that time. But whatever, he was discharged. And like I said, he came back home, had, I don't know if he had any more children after that, but he came back to Ohio. And I think he died, based on what I can find. Like I said, this guy is very hard to find. I think he died around 1890, and his headstone, I found a thing from the government where they issued his headstone on February 24th, 1896. So I saw this stone. It was just out in the middle of a cemetery, Concord Cemetery in Grove City, Ohio. It was moss covered all over. Couldn't even read it. As you can see here, I'm spraying D2 over it. And for those of you who have want to do this or haven't done it, what you do is you wet the stone, scrape it. I like to scrape it first, wet it, spray it with D2, and then I cut this out where you don't see it, but let it soak for about 10 to 15 minutes. That way that D2 gets into the all the pores and stuff on it before you scrub. That's my grandson here. He's helping me. He likes to do this, so I encourage him to do that. We're going to get better. These brushes are very soft bristle Tampico brushes. They're from Magnolia, made in the U.S. And I try to keep them wet. And, like I said, on the sides, it's hard to do in a circular motion. But when you're doing it on the stones, I've been taught to do in a circular motion. And as you can see there, you can finally start to read it. Now, the magic in cleaning these stones is not now. It's months from now. I'm going to go back and I will take video or photos of these stones. Like I said, 6 months later, it's amazing how dramatic they turn out 6 months later. Right at the beginning here, this is probably going to be about the best that you're going to see this stone right now. But give time over the next 4 to 6 months, this thing will brighten up, and like my grandson says, it'll look like a new shiny penny. I do have a link to buy me a coffee in the description below. If you would like to donate to that, I haven't been asking for any donations before, but I haven't been putting flags. Like I said, the Memorial Day was just a couple of weeks ago, and there is no flag on this grave and some other ones I've done. And I would like to go back and put, put a PVC piece of PVC pipe in for a flag stand and put a flag on it. But that all costs money. This D2, just that bottle cost over 20, and I try to buy it in the gallon jugs, and that's about $30 to $40 a gallon. So anything that you could do to help out would be appreciative. If you can't do that, just like, comment, subscribe, and share. This video helps me out. And like I said, we're going to try to do a lot of cleanings this summer. I have I'm at a spot now where I'm retired, and I can finally start doing a lot of these cleanings. Now I sped this up right here because I know you don't want to see all the details. But that is another little brush I've got from, I think I bought these from Atlas Preservation. They are a big supplier in cemetery headstone cleaning tools. And there's another place I'm thinking about maybe trying out. But yeah, I try to do it per the National Cemetery Association's guidelines. Well, guys, this is about it. We're just doing the final rinse and then put some more D2 on there. My grandson's going to put some on after I did it here. He's been a great help. Like I said, like, comment, subscribe. Tell me what you think. Like, we're going to try to do a lot of these this summer, and appreciate your feedback. So thanks for watching.